In the past 2 weeks, I have rewritten my entire diet philosophy. The diet robot program has been altered, never will be the same. My brain skipped a beat there, just like a heart attack would. The day of extreme diets on this channel is finished, except for the impending juice fast that will take place. A 6-month orange juice only. Stay tuned. So far, so good. We've been vegan for 5 days. I was expecting dramatic and terrible things to happen. So far, I've had a couple breakouts, minor. I was expecting floodgates of zits. Every time I switch my diet, I erupt. But so far, so good as a vegan, you uncouth savage. Not even, what's on your plate? What is that? Bones? Stop eating bones. Nothing bad could happen in the future. No deficiencies will ever develop in my body. Here's where my diet philosophy changed, because every single time I've switched from high fat to high carb, I break out in crazy acne, and I assume it's because it's the mix of carbs and fats. But something is very different, and what I think happened is I actually healed myself for the most part to where I can tolerate a little variety now. Before, it's just like you had one apple, it's like, oh, my life's over. So that got me thinking. My whole philosophy this whole time is what food is irritating me, trying to figure out all this stuff, mainly the skin and digestive issues. I'm like, it's the apples, bananas for sure, get itchy after those, tomatoes, I remember that. It's always been, oh, which food is irritating? All of them, basically, and eliminate. And I'm left with lamb meat and avocados. And I'm just like, okay, feel pretty good now. We evened it out. It's deficient in every known nutrient performed by Scientology majors in the industry. Performed? Yes. If you have to avoid blueberries to feel good, you're not healed or normal. You're a fringe freak that belongs in the gutter, collecting your rat food, whatever rats leave for you in the sewers. That's not health. How is avoiding every single food and then saying, oh, it's the plant toxins, bro. Blueberries have known to kill every man ever touched upon them. It's like, come on now. So my whole philosophy now, heal the gut, fermented foods. I have ideas other than that, trust me, deep ideas. But I no longer feel the need to restrict everything crazy. Super high carb, low fat, no nuts ever. I'm gonna have an almond. I'll eat one right now. No, I won't. That's hard. That's the hardest food. But that's my plan. Slowly add in a variety of foods until we achieve some semblance of a balanced diet. Whole foods, plant-based balance, not omnivore. I don't have a spear. You see a spear point? Oh God, there is one. Oh boy, I have one. Oh, I should kill something. Don't get me wrong here. I'm still doing the 1 meal a day. That's not a fad. It's an opportunity to improve yourself and your disciplined mind. I'm adapting. I figure there is an adaptation. For sure we know if you switch from a high carb to high fat, they say, oh, you gotta wait to adapt to fat burning mode. Same thing in the opposite, only it's much quicker. So I was a little tired, a little hungrier. I guess my body's expecting fat, and then I remove that, so it's probably eating my belly fat a bit. But the carbs is different. But now I'm very satisfied after my meals. They're delicious. I'm enjoying them much more. It's not this greasy mess. I'm not nauseous. I'm still clear in the mind. Things are good, tasty, non-killing meals. I felt pretty darn good physically on the keto diet, but mind-wise, wasn't happening. I couldn't get on board. It's like, yeah, we have to kill. It's like, there's gotta be another way. There's so many vegans out there thriving. Most of them doing it long term. They're just like, I'm not having the problems you ex-vegan freaks are having. I'm gonna be one of those. One that went ex-carnivore, back to vegans, like, oh, that's how you do it. Just eat normally. Don't do these freak cleanses, although I will do one. We know it's gonna happen. Nothing but watermelon seeds for 6 months. Those are kind of fun things to do, like 4-day grape fast. And you feel like you've done something. It's like only one food has passed through my body. Imagine the garbage it's collected and removed. I probably played a role in my healing in the early days. I've done plenty of those juice fasts and raw food cleanses and all this stuff, smoothies. Good times. But eventually I think we should reach a balance. I've been avoiding it because I thought like you can't mix too many foods together, and I'm doing it like food sequential combining right now. I said that backwards. But like drinking my hydrator juice and then a little bit of fruits and a salad maybe. And then the starchy meal, and a little bit of fat in there. So I no longer have this elimination style mindset where I'm trying to eliminate entire food groups or individual foods within those. It's just like eat a little bit of everything, don't be too freaky about it. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I thought that would look cool. It probably didn't. I'm gonna go. On a low note, as usual, after you thumb up the video, of course. You could thumb it down if you're going on a orange peel cleanse. The bitter alkaloids are known to purge intestinal worms, and you plan on eating the worms after as a raw meat protocol to rebuild. Why go through the work of removing the parasite and then eating it? You undo your work. It's a waste of time. So, stupid. I'm gonna go after you subscribe to the monthly Patreon Q&A show and buy a Monkey Strength ebook or a t-shirt. I'll go. Subscribe to my last channel.